Win as one. EA Sports FIFA 21 sponsors Saturday Social.
This is True or False with Harvey Barnes and James Maddison. We teed it up on Sky Sports social media accounts, giving you the chance to ask these two absolutely anything. Lads, we had loads of questions. It's very simple. If the answer's true, show us the true side of the paddle. If it's false, show us the false side of the paddle. You don't have to disagree, though. You ready for this, boys?
Yep.
True or false, Jamie Vardy is the funniest guy in the dressing room. Oh, he's gone false. Both of you gone false. I'm surprised at that. Go on, Madders, I'll come to you first. So who is the sort of funny man, the joker then?
Barnes is funny, yeah, but like to be the funniest, you've got to be number one, ain't you? And there's a couple up there for me. Johnny Evans, definitely right up there.
Really? Johnny Evans, yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Evans, hilarious. Ask anyone. He's not what he shows to the camera and like the
right.
Johnny Evans that the TV sees. He's absolutely hilarious, so mature and like got a great sense of humour. So I think I'd go Johnny.
Okay, Harvey, who would you go for?
No, like Maddison, I think Vaz has his funny moments. Yeah, Johnny's funny. Madders is funny.
Madders up there, yeah. I can imagine Madders is a good character in the dressing room.
Yeah. Barnes is up there, defo as well, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about Johnny Evans then. What sort of stuff does he do? Because that's surprised. Obviously, I've met him before, a lovely lad, but that surprised me that you said he's a bit of a joker. So what sort of stuff's he doing?
Johnny Evans, you see like the father, the mature, you know, like the experienced head.
Yeah.
Like the older, more senior Johnny Evans. He is all that, but he's like when he wants to be, he's like an immature prankster as well.
True or false? Oh, it's an equaliser. Is the ringtone on Harvey Barnes' phone? True. Harvey, I've got to ask you about that. We had so many questions about that famous commentary. Obviously, a goal that you scored for Barnsley. Iconic commentary. Oh, it's an equaliser. Does that be brought up with you a lot? Is that something a lot of people talk to you about?
All the time, yeah. Do you know what? It's like, because it happened like a few years ago, nothing came of it until like this season pretty much. And then all of a sudden, just like on social media and everything, it just, I was getting messages, everything, and then the lads were like, the lads saying it on the changing room, just sticking with me a bit.
Do you give him a bit of answer about that, lads? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a point in the season where Barnes scored like a few equalisers in a row or something, and it just blew up. I remember like I was scrolling through TikTok at home or something, and it must have came up like 3 times saying that bit of commentary. Found it hilarious.
True or false, Madders has the best drip at Leicester. True. Oh, Harvey's giving it true as well. Go on, Harvey, I'm going to come to you first.
I'd say it's certainly like the most outgoing. Like you're not going to miss it.
Madders, I've got to say, there are a lot of questions about your drip, your sauce, your fashion style. So go on, talk to us about it.
I just like fashion. I like keeping up. I like the different stuff. I'm not scared to like wear something that might get a few haters piping up, you know. Because you know you can't wear anything these days without the trolls coming at you on social media and stuff. So
true.
And I like my fashion. I like to keep up to date. I like to do what I like. You know, I'm not bothered about what other people think.
I can tell you like that. Who do you think's got the best drip then in the whole Premier League, Madders? If you're the king at Leicester, who do you think are you looking at in the Premier League as number one?
In the Premier League's top, the best footballer, without a doubt, Karim Benzema. He's like the coolest, grippiest guy ever. Premier League's a bit tougher, but I think Benzema's the one.
Yeah, it's a good shout. True or false, Kelechi Iheanacho has the best nickname at Leicester.
Yeah.
Go on. Can you reveal it to us, please? Senior guy.
Senior
man. Where's that come from? Go on, tell us the backstory of that.
I asked Wilf and Kel the other day what that was, because Wilf was always calling him senior man, especially when he started banging the goals and stuff. And I think it's a term in Nigeria where if you're a senior man, you're like top dog in Nigeria or something. So I could be wrong. I'll stand corrected if Wilf or Kelly want to correct me on that, but I think that's what Wilf said. And he's living up to the nickname at the minute.
He's on fire. Do you think he's on the form of his life, Madders, would you say? Because he is, as you said, banging the goals in at the minute, isn't he?
I mean, it just came from nowhere, especially for Kel. Like, since I've been at the club, he's just had so many limited opportunities because of Vards.
Yeah.
He managed, like, obviously, I got injured, Barnsley got injured. So we didn't have as many options going forward because obviously since I've been at the club, we've predominantly played with one striker. So it's been tough. It's either been Vards or Kelly, and normally Vards will play. So with Barnsley and me getting injured a few months ago, we went with 2 strikes instead, and he just grabbed it by the scruff of the neck and started banging them in. So I just took a bit of a back seat at the minute on the goal scoring duties because Kelly's banging them in. So it's great to have two guys up there like that that are feeding off each other and can both capable of scoring lots of goals. Yeah.
And the other thing about him scoring goals is he does a great post-match interview, Harvey, doesn't he? I don't know if you've seen some of his post-matches, but he's just brutally honest, isn't he, about not wanting games to go extra time because he's cold and stuff. It's great to see.
I think they're better than some of his goals, actually. I remember like the Mother's Day one and all that. You see him on Twitter and straight away you see his name trending. It's obviously for his goals, it's not. It's for his, well, it is, of course, but for his interviews. I think I've just mentioned it a few times how good they are. But yeah, no, I think everyone at the club's chuffed for him because he's such a great lad to have around the changing room, and he's in the form of his life. He's scoring pretty much every week at the minute. No, he's always been a great player. He's always had a good goal record, but he's just sort of in the last few months took it to a new level.
True or false, Harvey Barnes is only ever referred to by his full name, Harvey Barnes.
Madders loves that question. Oh no, it's false. I'm so disappointed to hear that. We had so many questions about the fact that you're one of the few footballers that's never Barnes or Harvey. It's always Harvey Barnes. But Madders, you've gone false. I'm disappointed.
Yeah, because I've seen that banter before. It made me laugh before. I've seen that. Has anyone actually called Harvey Barnes anything other than Harvey Barnes? And like, you can think of it, commentators never say Barnes, do they? They just say Harvey Barnes. Like, it's like his name is Harvey Barnes, no space. Do you know what I mean? But we have nicknames for him. Some PG like Barnacle, Barnesy, and then some that are explicit rated that we'll keep posting.
Oh really? There's some that you can't say, are there? Some nicknames for Harvey Barnes you can't say.
Too early on a Saturday.
It is true.
To be some of the nicknames.
Fair point. It is true, Harvey, isn't it? Like, I called you Harvey there. I'm doing it. Maddison is saying there, when Maddison scores a goal, it's Maddison, whereas it's always Harvey Barnes whenever you score a goal. It's something you've noticed as well.
I did see it all over Twitter. I think like football terms, as in like pundits, commentators, all that. I've never heard anything but that. But then out of that, I've never heard. No one's ever called me Harvey Barnes. Like it's always nicknames or whatever. But on football, I've never been called Harvey or Barnes. Yeah, it's just one word.
True or false, Madders wants to be a football pundit when he hangs his boots up.
Your job.
Coming from my job, yeah. I mean, we had a few people asking about this because you do speak very well in post-match interviews. You do a lot of media. It seems to be something that you enjoy doing. Is that fair?
Yeah. I love football. I never try and hide that. I love talking about the game. I love the tactical side of the game and stuff. And I really enjoy like Monday Night Football is my favourite show. You know what I mean? Watching Cara and Nev. But, yeah, something I really enjoy and something that I could see. Listen, you can't speak. I can't speak for 10 years in the future or whatever, but I think that'd be something that I enjoyed just because I like talking about the game, not because of anything else, just because of the love of the game. Who knows what that would be? It might be coaching, might be management, might be punditry, whatever, but I'm pretty sure I'll still be in the game post-career, so we'll have to see.
True or false, Chunkz inspires James Maddison's goal celebrations.
He's gone true. He's thought about it. Oh, you're on the fence with this. Go on.
Like Barnes said, I did do one.
Yeah.
But one, it got disallowed for VAR. So it didn't even count as a celebration. And two, the question was plural, wasn't it? Celebrations, when really it's only the one. So it probably should be false, to be fair. But what a guy Chunkz is, eh? What a great guy.
He's a top lad, isn't he? Really top lad.
Really
and
clean-hearted guy.
Yeah,
he's just a clean-hearted guy. I've got a lot of time for him. We've done a few things together, like in the media and stuff. And great guy. Tell him to come up with a. Smithy, your mate, so aren't you? Tell him to come up with a new sallo for me, and then we can change the call.
I'll speak to him and tell him to come up with a new celebration. Just talk us through that moment. Chunkz has given you a celebration. I know he was gutted when he got disallowed. You score a great goal as well against Spurs. You do the celebration. You're buzzing, he's buzzing. And then VAR disallows it. And it was one of those really tight ones, wasn't it? What was going through your mind?
I thought I'd scored. Did the celebration a little bit stiff. I watched it back. Not as fluent as Chunkz wanted it, I don't think. But disallowed anyway, so it was all pointless.
Lads, that was, of course, True or False with Harvey Barnes and James Maddison in partnership with EA Sports FIFA 21. Cheers, boys. Enjoyed that.